What is up, everybody? It is Joe here. Let me get my camera adjusted real quick because I thought it was adjusted, but it is not. Anyways, in this video, we're going to talk about how we got suspended for 7 days, but then unsuspended just like that. We're going to give a little warehouse tour this week, getting ready for our bargain bin sales. You can see all that is new behind us. So if you are new to this channel, my name is Joe. And my wife Jessica, she is not here. She's at home with the kids, but this is the Family Flips channel. We are full-time eBay and Amazon entrepreneurs. And we've got a retail space here in a warehouse in Conway, Arkansas. What's going on, Nathan? So we do unboxing videos, little how-tos, and we got a soon series starting, my wife and I, called I forgot what it's called, Resellers Real Talk, where my wife and I, we're going to kind of tackle some topics, just our journey together as a husband and wife reseller, you know, all those things. And so if you were interested in hearing about those types of things, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so you get notified when we go live. So yes, we're doing good, man. We are been busy, and I'm trying to find somebody out there to edit videos so that we can do more content, because we are just so dang busy with business, with kids. Is that you know, we spend a lot of time in the resale business. You know, we do 16 to 25 grand a week or month in sales. I wish a week. So we're busy. We don't have time to do a lot of recorded content or even go live here on YouTube, just because we have 3 kids. We homeschool our 3 kids, which we've got 6, 2, and almost a year old. Lucas is almost a year old now. And we're busy. We don't have time to do a lot of recorded content, so I'm looking for somebody out there to edit some videos for us so I can start doing some more recorded content. But yes, for some of you who are seeing this on replay, why you clicked on it, because suspended this morning, got a little notification from old eBay saying I listed a Louis Vuitton belt last week. And it was authentic. There was nothing wrong with it. It was fully authentic, but Louis Vuitton did not want us listing or selling their item, so they reported it to eBay as counterfeit. So good old eBay, they suspended our account for 7 days. And I'm like, hold up, because I don't do this kind of stuff. The only Vero violation that I've ever had was in November, because I used the word Velcro. So what I did was I called up old eBay. I'm like, look, this fish is going on here. I don't have this sort of problem in my account. Top rated seller. We do a lot of money with you guys. I probably pay for your salary. I didn't tell them that, but you know, we pay like $3,000 a month in eBay fees between, you know, shipping with stuff. So I called eBay, and they're like, yeah, you don't have these kind of problems, so we're going to remove your suspension so you can continue selling on. And I'm like, thank you, because yeah, you know, there are some fake Amazon pallets out there. There is some stuff. This stuff's, it's not fake. I verified this belt, and it passed all of the verifications with Louis Vuitton, and had all the stuff. But you know, good old Louis Vuitton, they did not want me listing their stuff. So, anyways, it sucks, because you know, I had an auction going for it. I had a bid for $250. And I just felt like I should have ended the listing yesterday and sold it to the highest bidder, but I didn't. So now I'm like, Poshmark, we're going to sell it on Poshmark. I know my wife, Jessica, she has been selling on the Poshmark, so I'm probably going to have her go ahead and list it on there, because I was looking forward to that $300 sale. If it sold for $300, I think it should have. So yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. So we've been selling on Amazon for a full week now, over I guess 10 days, 2 weeks now, and last week was our first full week. Just kind of give y'all an update, and if y'all have any questions as I'm going through all this, then go for it. But we're doing about $100 a day on Amazon right now. We have about 100 items up there, which some of these items are not popular items. You know, what we're doing is we're using Listing Mirror to cross list our Amazon listings that I choose for our new items, that they will cross post the item for us onto eBay, and we've been getting some sales for it. So it's been kind of neat to have that, which, you know, listing on Amazon is a lot faster, you know, to get stuff done. So as you can see, we got this little retail space set up behind us. It's not all the way done yet. As you can see back there, we've got some painting to do, and we've got Jesus back there. He's just chilling, and we got him on a pallet right, I guess about a month and a half ago. We got Jesus on a return pallet, and he did say he was making a return, but he did not say he was making an Amazon return. And we're gonna get this little spot right here. This is the front door. As you can see, that's nasty. It's a warehouse. This was like a an automotive warehouse before we moved in, and we don't want customers to see that. So that's nasty. So I've got a buddy of mine who's gonna come out tomorrow, do some framing, and we got a little cow picture on the wall right there, and it's kind of cool. My wife Jessica, she's been going through and been labeling some of this stuff. If you need some flowers, come get your flowers. And evidently we got lots of CDs this last week on one of these pallets. We got John Legend, $4 if somebody want it. Got some I had no idea it was a thing, but New Kids on the Block and Backstreet Boys. Backstreet's back, oh yeah. Yeah, that was me. I was you know, graduated high school in '98, so I think I listened to some Backstreet Boys. I didn't do that. I don't know if anybody else did, but we just got these bins set up here. You know, just giving you an idea of what people can expect coming into bin sales. All these items here are $4. So I mean, you can get some nice stuff. $4 for strainer, all kinds of stuff. Paper towel holder. We got a steamer out there. Handheld steamer, $4. Somebody is going to get a good deal. We got some bunch of mouse traps right here. People are going to be able to get. I've got to go through this little beast. These are all charging cables and cell phone cases. I think I'm going to do some mystery boxes to help get rid of those, because I got a lot of them. But we just got them organized according to category, and people will be able to come in and get these items right here for $4. And we won't make, you know, we'll make a lot of money on it. We only paid 33 cents for it, so even if it sells for $4, it's still 10 times profit, which is awesome. Then we got these big old dump bins that we're going to fill up. We got some retail shelving over here that we will at some point. We'll kind of continue on all the way down there. And this is going to be where we have a lot of bulk items. Like we got these little cups there, scented candles. These actually smell pretty good. I sold one on eBay for $15 the other day, but I got so many of them, I just want to get rid of them. We got some, as seen on TV, Bavarian knife sharpener, $4. We got some little pineapple core slicers, you know, $4. We got a whole bunch of those. So you can see a lot of this stuff. All this come off of the pallets. We've gone through 3 pallets now, and I just finished up the 3rd one. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it sucked. Yeah, I'm gonna make some money on it, but there wasn't nothing cool in there. You know, the first pallet I went through, I found, you know, some maternity belts. Well, they're not flashy, but they're $25 a pop. I got, by the end of the day, I got over 30 of them. And I found a GoPro 7 white. My wife and I, Jessica, we were wanting a GoPro. And we got a GoPro on a pallet. I wanted a projector from my house. so we can play the little Minecraft, dual player Minecraft on Xbox One. I don't know if anybody else plays Minecraft, but we got little Jolene a Xbox One for Christmas. We said it was for her, but I think it was really for me and Jessica, because we liked playing the we like playing Minecraft together. It's kind of fun, so we do that. And yeah, those As Seen TV, we're not selling on Amazon. You know, I couldn't. This is a Bobu, and but there's like, I mean, there's probably of this particular item, there's probably at least 20 different makers of that. So I'm just gonna sell it here because they ain't selling but like 13 bucks online anyways. So we're doing that, but this pallet, it sucked. I mean, it got a bunch of stuff on there. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff that even if we sold the stuff for $1, there's like 1,000 items in there. So I mean, we'll still, you know, even if we sold it for $1 a piece, which there's a lot of items in there that we'll sell for $4. I mean, it was just like a motion sensor light bulb. You know, it's 14 bucks. We'll sell it for $4. Somebody will pay $4 for a 2-pack of these. We got like some bottle cork lights. Somebody will pay a couple dollars for it. We got like I don't even know what this is. You know, something. We got some Ford stuff. So some of this stuff's gonna be $1. Some of it will be $2, but it'll sell. But it wasn't fun. I hated it. My mom came out today and helped out, and we were like, let's go to Sam's. This pallet sucks. So that's kind of what we did, and then we came back to it. But you know, some of the stuff that we did pull out to list online. See if I can find some of it in here. And just because we did fill up a couple tubs, kind of what we do is I fill up these little black tubs, and that way that's kind of our cue. It'll be for Dedrick, and I don't know if there's anything cool in this one, but I don't think it was. But you can kind of see, you got another projector in there. That's probably like a $70 projector. Sorry about that light behind me. And got a little LED light. I don't think that's going to go in there. That will probably get sold locally. Got a little gaming mouse. It's like a $30 gaming mouse. So nothing like flashy, but it's still money, you know. It will still sell. So we still got all these pallets back there. I don't know if y'all saw the video last week where we showed kind of back here, but just lots of stuff, and just lots. Haven't even touched these pallets yet, and so there's still all kinds of stuff to go through on these, which we'll go through. I don't know, probably I'll get to like 4 or 5 pallets a week, and kind of, you know, our philosophy on this stuff is, now that we're opening for retail every Thursday and Friday to sell these bin items, is we want to move through this stuff. Is that, you know, we've got 20,000 pieces on this truck, and we can try to squeeze every dollar or quarter out of this thing, but we want to get rid of it because my little thing fell off my phone. I don't know if y'all ever had any of these little pop sockets or something. I think that's what they're called. It goes on the back of your phone, and I like it, but mine just fell off, so I'm gonna have to get. I got it like 200 on this one pallet back there, so I'll probably sell them like $1 a piece. That's 200 bucks between little pop sockets. So I'm excited about it, but just want to get on here for y'all today and talk about that eBay suspension. If y'all missed it at the beginning of the video, eBay tried to suspend me because of old Louis Vuitton, and Louis Vuitton thought my item was counterfeit, but it wasn't. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff. 24 pallets we had, and we've, you know, still got 21 left. I got to go through this one tomorrow. This is a pallet we had since the first truck, and I've still got a whole lot of stuff from the first truck. You see on all these shelves, this is my death pile. You know, all of this is my death pile, because that's all stuff from the last truck. Even up here, some umbrellas and canopies. That's my death pile. So that's like 6-7 pallets of stuff. You know, you'll hear people get on YouTube and they'll have like a pile of clothes or piles of stuff. That's mine because that's a lot of stuff. It's not fun. Uh, it sucks. Some of it does. You know, it's part of it. You know, not everything is fun, but you got to stay motivated. I think I'll do a video sometime this week about intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation, and about, you know, when resellers, when times get tough, when sales get slow, what motivates you to continue listing, what motivates you to continue sourcing, what motivates you. We do advertising on Facebook, Michelle. Facebook ads, if you're not running Facebook ads for your eBay business, I would do it. We have you know, an eBay Facebook page. I think we've got like almost 600 likes now. But for the cost of Facebook ads, it's cheap. And what we do is I've got the event right now advertised. I've got our Facebook page advertised. And then once those are done, I'm going to start advertising our eBay page on... I'll start advertising our eBay page on there. And it'll take people right to our eBay page. And, you know, we get a lot of traffic from... I think we get a lot of traffic. Heck, if I know. We may. I think we do. But I've noticed, because I usually run those ads on the states around me, like Missouri, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, the states around me, for it's regional, so it's cheaper to ship. And I've noticed a correlation when I do run the ads of increased sales from those states. But it could be a placebo effect where I'm looking for sales from those areas, but there's not really a direct correlation. I don't know. I wish there was a way to measure it. I think if you know, probably being able to measure the Google Analytics, if I had them go to our website first, I could probably actually measure the success rate of actually how many people are clicking on the website. There's a question there somewhere. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Money Farm, it's a great feeling, but, you know, it's always like we are slower now this year or this month than we were last year. Last year for us, we had a lot of success sales-wise, but it was a hard year for us because of scaling. Like we scaled from 2 employees to 4 employees, and that didn't work out very well. What's going on, I Swallow? It didn't work out well for us. So yes, like last year we had a lot more sales. We did over $300,000 in sales. I made more money than the year before, but it was still hard. I had to work a lot harder for money this year. You know, granted, you know, you have more people working, more people training, so you have to work harder, you know, working through all of those issues. So, I mean, you know, yeah, sales were great, but it was still a hard year. There were still lots of learning opportunities, which we've learned now as kind of we re-solidify our foundation. You know, a big drawback that we had this last year was I had a lot of my eggs in one basket in relation to cell phone sourcing. Is that, you know, last year this time we were selling mostly cell phones, 90% cell phones, and then 10% modems and routers and tablets. And the ones, you know, we purchased probably 80% of our inventory from one supplier. And then around, you know, I hired another full-time employee in May of last year. And then the end of May, my supplier started selling phones differently. Before they would sell, you know, 20, 30 phones in one lot. They would be good phones, bad phones, cracked phones, flip phones, all in one lot, and it kept the price of goods low. But then the end of May, they started selling phones in like lots of 5 or 6. They would put all the good phones together, which I went from paying like $3 and $4 per phone to paying for over $10 for those good phones, which is a reseller that it rose the cost of goods. My labor increased at the same time as my cost of goods was increasing, and it sucked. It just wasn't a very fun process. So we were spending more money than we were making. Kind of our cash supply was dwindling. We know it's a big reason why we started doing pallets, was because we can get the items for so cheap, so that we can absorb the decrease of profitability with cell phones. Because I like cell phones; they're very profitable. They have a very quick sell through. I can list a cell phone and it'll be sold within 24 hours. So I may make $4 on the $1 that I spend, whereas this stuff, one pallet costs me $350 after shipping, but I'll probably can generate 5 or 6 grand off of one pallet in revenue. So just one of those things. And but yeah, so I guess that's about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna jump off of here, and but I appreciate y'all tuning in today. And be looking, if y'all have any questions about kind of what we do, you can always send it here. Send me a message on Facebook, in our Facebook group. It's there. It's not real active, just because I don't have time. I wish I did, but I don't know. I'm just gonna talk freely for a second. We've got 7 people watching, and I very highly doubt that most people watching the replay are gonna stream in 21 minutes. But I just find it hard to believe that a lot of the successful YouTubers who are resellers that put out content every day, and I know there are some because they do a lot of Amazon retail arbitrage. I can't even say that word. My tongue is twisting. But I have a hard time believing that they do the sales volume that they do, just because of the amount of work that it takes, to make YouTube videos and to edit that content, be active on social media, and run a reselling business on top of that, and with family and stuff. I just have a hard time believing, that a lot of them are doing the sales volumes that they are. And I'm not saying anybody's a liar. I just, with maybe it's, I spend too much time with the family. I don't know, but I work, here I work 50 hours a week at the warehouse, and then usually I'll work another 10 hours throughout the evening hours after the kids go to bed at home. So that's 60 hours per week. So I don't know. It's just some thoughts. It's just some thoughts. I'm not afraid to share my numbers. eBay numbers, Amazon numbers. I have no problems disclosing that. I mean, I'll even give you a screenshot, of it if I can get my computer up. And I just have a hard time believing that. So as you can see here, that's the last 31 days, just under $17,000, and we're down, 20%. I was doing over 20 grand last month, and then on Amazon we've done another, $100 a day. I do have some buyers who purchase directly from me from PayPal, and then I've got Facebook Marketplace, where we sell about $200 or $300 a week on Facebook Marketplace. So I just have a hard time, Plus, I'm not one of those I like YouTube, but YouTube can be very distracting for me. And as much as I'd like to be able to get on here every day and bring y'all content and kind of fill y'all in on my life and what's going on, I can't really do working hangouts because it's a distraction to me. It's not really, I don't have that luxury to do that sort of thing. I wish I did, but I don't. It's not really efficient for me, and it's not really fair to my family for me to do a lot of that. Get on and stream working hangouts and do those sorts of things, and do halfway work. I don't know. I don't have that ability to multitask that much. I have a hard time doing that. So just my thoughts on all of that. And let me turn this light on. I don't know if y'all have seen this over here, but I'm really liking my picture taking station over here now. And yeah, and they do, Michelle. And I think that you are right. You know, when I was working at home, when it was just me and I was working out of my bedroom, and you know, my goal was listing 20 phones a day. I can see that, you know, but you know, I mean, I have a responsibility now to my employees and my family to make sure that I'm doing the hardest work possible when I'm here for that. So I definitely understand that it is easier to do for smaller scale, and some people only want that, and I applaud them. You know, that's not me. You know, I started working when I was 14 years old. I was the manager of a pizza store at 15 years old on Sundays. I worked from open to close. My dad would drop me off in the morning at like 9 o'clock. I would open up the store, can't count cash registers, get pizza, get the dough rolling, get everything set up, and I would coordinate the delivery drivers for the day. And then I would close the store down at nighttime, and that was at 15 years old. So this is always kind of what I've always done, you know, working as a general manager for Chili's, for Cracker Barrel, for Starbucks. I ran a casual dining pizza company here in Little Rock. I had 11 stores and corporate office that I ran for a while. I had like 500 employees. So I've always done, you know, big. That's just my personality is go big or go home. So that's, you know, for me, it's kind of like what I like to do. Like I like working with people. I like having employees. I like building teams of people, because it would be boring just me doing it by myself. But some people find the joy in that. They, you know, it's a lot less stress for them. They don't have to worry about other people doing things. But that's all part of the challenge, and why, you know, I do it this way. You know, our ideal warehouse size is like 10,000 square feet, and have about 2,000 square foot retail space and an 8,000 square foot warehouse, so that we can house multiple truckloads in there at the same time. So it's kind of just a stepping stone for us. And so yeah, just kind of my take. But I think we will do a small video tomorrow. Jessica is kind of in charge. She's been merchandising all of this stuff back here, kind of getting it in categories and stuff. So we'll do a video tomorrow once it gets nice and neat. Let y'all know. We've got some news. What's going on, Michelle? Michelle. We've got some exciting news brewing that I wish I could say something about, but I can't yet. But we've got some stuff that's pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited about it. But yeah, I'm sorry to give you a little teaser, but I will share it as soon as I can. I want to now, but I'd probably get in trouble by Jessica. But trying to figure out what I can say. No, I'm not phone farming, man. I'm done with phone farming. Actually, I've got my cabinet at home. Trying to think if I can speak in code. What we do, this thing could be for TV. I don't know. It's possible. So we'll have to wait and see. But phone farming cabinet, since you said it, Money Farm Tech, is I've got probably 20 more phones. I was actually looking this morning. I'm probably going to be tearing that cabinet down and getting rid of those. And if you're wondering out there, you know, because there's a lot of resellers on here now, where I used to do a lot of phone farming. This channel used to be about phone farming, but then I stopped because it just wasn't worth the money for me for the amount of time that it took to do it. It is a way that you can make some extra money. When I was doing it in the fullness, I was making about $1,000 a month, but the industry changed, and so I decided it wasn't any longer a viable opportunity for me. And if y'all are watching, can y'all give me a thumbs up for this video, please? If you like it. If you don't like it, you can give me a thumbs down too. I'm all right with that. And some people out there on YouTube, they do this for likes and views. And then when they don't get likes and views, they get very frustrated. But I think if you come at it with, for me, we just want to add value. We want to be able to, let people in on what we do as resellers, just our life. And we just, we don't have time for as much as we want to. I wish we did. And but like I said earlier, it's hard with 3 kids, homeschooling and doing all that stuff, and still having relationships. We believe that relationships, especially family relationships, are more important than building a humongous successful business. That I could easily sacrifice my family and build a big business. I could easily, if I wanted to, I could work 80 hours a week and do this and do $500,000 or $1 million in sales a year. But I don't want to sacrifice my family. I don't want to sacrifice my kids and their legacy, which their legacy is my legacy. So we choose what we do as a lifestyle, and everything follows that. With if what we are doing is going to, and I'm not talking about short term, because there's always short term things that you have to do for a period of time to get by, but I'm talking about long term actions. Like it would not, like right now, I've been working at nighttime because we just got this truck in. So I've been listing some items at home so that we can get some items on Amazon and get some extra sales, because sales be slow. And the more stuff you have listed, the more sales potential you have. So I work, 9 to 12 at nighttime, 3 or 4 days a week, but I'm tired, So when I am home, like here shortly, I'll go home, I'll be home, and I'm going to be tired. So I'm not going to be as active with my kids as I normally would. It's going to be hard for me to get on the floor and play with them and do all those things without, getting grouchy, because about 8 o'clock I'm be tired, and my temper might get short. They might get on my nerves, and instead of just chalking up that like they're 6, 2, and almost a year, I might get a little attitude. Well, that's not healthy. That's not being a good representative of Jesus. And being a good family man. So I'm only going to do that type of working for a period of time, because I can't do that. I could be grouchy and I could do all those things, and a lot of people do it, but then they don't have very good relationships with their wife or their family or friends or their kids, because they're always tired and they have a short temper. They can't process things more easily. So we choose, kind of what we do with our lifestyle to not have to do that. And so we try to protect our family as much as possible. So that's it. But that's all I got for today. I appreciate y'all tuning in today. And look out tomorrow. We'll do a little video. Jessica will be here tomorrow, so she'll be on here tomorrow. And be looking out. I think we're going to try and do it on Monday nights with Resellers Real Talk. I know one important subject we are going to tackle between the two of us is how do you manage the husband-wife dynamic when to protect your family, but also when one of the spouses is not supportive of the business, when the business starts to compete with time with the wife or time with the family. Like how do you handle that? How do you navigate that? How do you do those sorts of things? So if you're interested in it, be looking out for that. it's something we are passionate about and we are going to do. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a good week. Peace out.